Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the auto-battling real-time strategic roguelike Racine, which I wanted to pronounce as Racine really badly and then do like a whole police Racine kind of bit, but I figured that it wasn't the best for a sponsored video. This is no longer a sponsored video. Last episode was. I just like the game so much that I want to play more of it, so I'm going to. I'm going to. Take a look at my deck, please. We have Blood Seeking, very, very good card. Very good card, to be honest. I enjoy Leech, I enjoy Headhunting. Drawing cards is dope in this game. And we have Damage, which I can't figure out if Damage is actually good in this game. Which I know sounds weird, but being able to get more stats, right, is in a lot of ways more valuable than not, right? So it's a little bit of a strange double-edged sword a little bit in this game. And it's something that I want to attempt to figure out a little bit more as we play, and I feel like I'm not gonna like understand this game for quite some time, because it's just a little wonky, right? It's just got a high degree of wonk to it, and it requires me, you know, playing my cards at a pace that makes sense to me, right? So like these guys, I pop you, both of those then get kind of managed. We can Blood Seeking. See, like, all of these cards are useless for me because they don't actually end up adding any stats to my build. You know, I feel like if we're going to play cards, we want those cards to give us permanent statistics over the course of our run. So like these crits, right? Increasing my crit by a high degree as we go. And then obviously getting new cards is a very important part of the game, because that's how we end up getting other synergies that will exist over time. That was a pretty bad play right there. There's also, I mean, there's just a delicate balance in drawing cards quickly to where we can, you know, take care of enemies and still get benefit. I don't know, it's just a lot. It's just a lot going on in this game, and I think it's cool, to be honest. Okay, what is this? Increase your max health by the amount of Kai divided by 2 and spend all your Kai. It's also not Kai. It's Chi, I suppose. I think. Or it's Ki. I think it's Ki, actually. Chi is Chinese, Ki is Japanese. Apparently I was supposed to know that for some reason. Believe it or not, I don't speak Chinese or Japanese. This seems like actually a really good card, man, to increase our max HP. I'm gonna reroll these to hopefully be something better. +1 evade, which is nice. And then recovery, if this card is discarded, its effects activate for free. That's pretty cool. And then we can just kind of go into a discard run, right? Okay, I'm going to leave. But we can try to now move into a discard run, and I think that's a really neat idea. So let's gun for the cards down here. We're now in a position where I can mess around with getting some stats here and there. We have another enemy after this, so I don't feel bad about this shield. I'll pop a health. These I want to go away though. We'll Blood Seeking. Unfortunately, Blood Seeking doesn't actually provide me. Like, I should never end my turn with 28 Ki in my inventory, I think. And now we have even more incentive to hold on to our Ki, because we want to make sure that when we get the card that has your Ki divided by 3 is your benefit, then I don't know, dude. Maybe humanity's doomed. The same, brother. I'm with you, honestly. I missed that one big time. I'm just increasing my crit by an ungodly amount. And I feel like it's a good idea, but there's also a part of me that's like, I don't know. Is it actually worth it to do that? Like plus 10 crit. I'm doing a weird crit build. Okay, so here's Bareness. The Bareness naked ladies. It's just a horrible joke. Okay. So give me recovery here. I want to try to make Bareness happen, right? So I think I'm just gonna hold on to it for a while. Your actions are pointless. Just like chill for a little bit. I mean, look at how much max HP I'm getting if I just hold on to this. Okay, I'm gonna pop it. It gave me the same card again. Okay, I'm gonna pop it. Now give me some cards. Unfortunately, I'm gonna miss this one. But now I have 235 health, man. I don't know what this is here. I think that's just indicating my life is decreasing, which like no duh, brother. I know. But now I'm gonna get some heals back in. We want to honestly probably try to get our heals really going at some point. Pop it. Give me cards out here. Pop as much as you can before the end of the wave. Whether or not that's intelligent or not, I haven't figured out. We're looking for discard cards out of this next wave, okay? Like that's the real kicker, is discard cards. If we can get some discards, it's a huge play for me. I am getting absolutely smacked here. So we gotta be a little bit cautious. I'm just missing every shot that I'm doing. I'm shielding a lot of them, but I don't have enough key generation to make my life work here. Let's attempt to get a little bit of health here. Good shield. Pop your ult. He's going sicko mode, and that's good enough for me, to be honest. Shield and armor is just I don't mess with it. I know that I should because it's keeping me alive, right? But why would I ever take it over permanent damage, right? Like permanent damage, permanent stats is just so much better, right? Maybe I'm dumb. I mean, there's a chance. Definitely been dumb before, I'll tell you that. Like I got 2 headhunting right now. Pop the heals. I mean, seriously, pop as many heals as you can. So armor is actually a stat. Maybe I should be doing armor. I do like the idea of speed, and I do like Daikatana. I think that this is pretty good. Curing status effects is interesting as well. This is actually free, which is surprising to me. You cost a frick ton though, which doesn't really go into my build that I'm doing. Whereas this kind of does at a 0 cost. It's like we want cheap things, but we also want heals. Honestly, I think that all of these suck. Now this I love. It weakens me, but I gain key. I'm basically going for how much max HP can I get in a run. So I think that's awesome. And then this is a 70. 15 reflect is pretty cool. Building into my massive plus 1% speed per card. As many speed as you have cards in your hand. It's expensive, but I actually think we can make that work too. Okay. It's interesting. So our build basically relies on... I'm going to fight the elite. I do think we can handle it. Our build relies on getting cards in hand. This machine looks like an ancient training device. I should be able to get something from it if I manage to succeed its trial. Oh. Give me the trial of patience. That seems like a terrible idea, perhaps. Okay, I just missed horribly there. I don't know why my brain is not... It ain't seeing these guys correct. The seeds are deep. Okay. I've got my timing like way off on these. I gotta chill a little. I shielded it. That was actually pretty good. So now we have speed per card, right? This is where we could theoretically slip in, pop this little 25er here in a sec. We shield it. That's good. then you start to get, okay, health is decreasing like a lot. Okay, beautiful, shielded. You start popping heals like crazy. I don't have enough key. Okay, shielded. My health is decreasing. Just don't worry about it. Okay, pop your crit. Headhunting. I think I missed my shield, but that's okay. Headhunting we're gonna pop shortly. Okay, beautiful. The evade is really nice. This is your lose key. Oh god, dude, stuff is just happening too fast. Everything is moving so fast right now. I'm dead. Holy frick. It's just hard, dude. Everything started to move way faster than I ever wanted it to. God, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Okay, we're starting with a Reflectin deck and a Ration. I mean, this just seems to me, but that's okay. I mean, it's all about how we build our run from the other stuff we get, right? So build your crits. Heals are just not valuable to me at this stage of the game. It was a good fight. Gaining any permanent stats, we take those. Okay, we take those. It's just a matter of figuring out, you know, how to play, along with figuring out what are the best cards and best stats to kind of spec into, right? Good. Oh, I missed the click right there. That would have been great. I also just struggle with, is that actually the correct way to play, right? Should I be spamming to get extra stats? I feel like of course I should. It just seems like an obvious decision. I mean, like, this reflect is going already kind of crazy. I can gain the shields, but I mean, are shields that important, I guess? And evade being a 1% chance. It's like I need to just pop it as much as possible. Like +2 evade, it's slowly increasing, I guess. You know, these are just not needed. Give me this. Draw me. Get ready to pop. As long as we maintain... The difficult thing is I'm watching their bars, and I'm watching, you know, my cards on the bottom to make sure I have what's slipping into my deck when I need to have it slip into my deck, right? Then I'm watching, am I at 5 yet, so I can sell and gain other things, and then it's just, I mean, it's just chaos, right? It's just absolute chaos. I felt like that went really well. It's just such an interesting game because I feel like I inevitably will understand eventually just by like process of osmosis of the game, but frick me if I don't understand it right now. I really like it, I just don't understand it. So shield is flat damage reduction. This is an interesting card to me, and I'm going to now just chill, okay? What if we build an uber defensive run, right? Where we basically just build into, even like this, evade is now more important to me than anything else, right? Like maybe evade is better than crit on this build when I go for this full shield build. So now like take some damage because this card gets better the lower it goes. Then we can do this. This now gets boosted. We can do it again. You're gonna kill him before we reach that point. So draw cards. I'd see that's what I have to get good at, is when I see that we see the timeline, right? So the timeline, I can tell when we're going to have a hit. So I can know exactly when to pop certain cards. And it's difficult. I mean, there's a lot that's on the screen for us to track at the same time. So my brain has to manage that. I want to boost these cards when I get this, right? So we're going to pop you right now. And now all of these are boosted, so it's crit ×2, right? Then we can pop you. Now, you guys are the last ones, so I basically want to try to pop this, and then pop this, and then we can pop it again. It went insanely well, right? It went insanely well. So are shields permanent? Yeah, they are. So the flat damage reduction, it do be flat and it do be reducting is is what I'm thinking. Now, we're bogged right now. I'm gonna have to remember what the frick being bogged means in this game. I'm also losing a lot of health. Could have been related to all the bog, all things considered. I think I need cards here to have this boost cards. Thank God I shielded that because it really felt like I was about to screw that up. Oh, you were just a bomb? That's fair. Are you a bomb? No, you're not a bomb. We can get some big plays here, okay? Oh, we can do another load as well. Boost a card. So get ready. Beautiful. Boosted the evade. We'd like to play it. Okay. Great shield. Good smacks all around. Get this out there. Can I discard that? No, but you're dead. I mean, that's a plus 20 reflect round. I just can't imagine that that's bad, right? I can't imagine it's bad. Okay, pop ya. Pop ya. I'm gonna discard both of these. We're gonna go for a nice ration here. I'm actually just gonna pop another heal. You're gonna hit shielded. Very good. Then you're gonna give me this back. I'm gonna pop you again right now. You got something on you? You ignore evade. Okay. Does not bother me. Guess what? Get bodied. I don't need this heal. Let's load ya. Okay. We can use load to actually dictate what gets the +2 or ×2, which is an interesting idea. You might as well pop your crit. Although I will say that sometimes the crit is intriguing to me. Because do you really need to crit, right? I know this sounds weird, but do you need to? Do you need to? Because it's just the weird thing is damage is such a strange mechanic in this game. Because I feel like damage is just not really a necessity. Okay. I'm hitting. I would like to ration here. So good smack. Give me some cards. I'm gonna ration again here. And then give me some cards. We're gonna shield in a second. The old ones are with us. Okay. Good shield. I actually screwed up the timing on this one. Your timing is a little jank. Okay, very good. Those can go away. I might as well heal. Okay. I mean, that's a great round, right? When you look at this, you're like, I did something right. And I think that's what I have to just kind of go for. Now, I do think this is still interesting. Getting the weakness 3. I also think the +1 speed. I mean, I do think that all 3 of these cards kind of rock. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm building just the same build every time. I'm taking all 3. I think all these cards are good. I might be insane, but I think they're freaking great. Okay, I think they're great. So now let's work our way down here. That's a Shura. I don't really know what a Shura is, but Shura Ray. That's the song by Dexy's Midnight Runners. It's also an extremely rapey song. I would probably not recommend if you have a child letting them listen to it. Although then again, you can't understand a word the guy's saying because he's Irish. So, I need cards for this to buff. Good shield, to be honest. Great shield again. We got a crit ×2. Just pop this ration. I know it wasn't a good pop, but it was for the evade. So now you. Okay. Now, I love the idea of an impulse here. Then I love the idea. Oh, what am I doing, dude? I can't play load in that scenario. I can play load now though. So good crit. Okay. That's a ×2 heal. We don't really care. See, that was the right play at the end. I moved everything quickly so I could play the stat-based cards as we were killing them. So here comes a crit. Crit's up to 42, by the way, which is obviously like extremely solid. This is a quick fight. Very, very quick fight. Good play. Get rid of this. Pop that. Get rid of these. Pop your ration. Oh, frick. He's starting to go off. He's starting to go off. And it feels good, man. It feels damn good. All of a sudden, it felt like I knew what I was doing for a couple seconds there. You always start me with a Blood Seeking. Blood Seeking just goes crazy. Give me this. Now, I do like Load. Load's a very good card, but it's obviously very expensivo, right? You gotta make Load happen if you're gonna make Load happen. Honestly, I just freaking love the Bloodlettings here. Don't mind the Reflect. I don't. You're just slowly ticking down. I mean, these heals I honestly don't care about. I'm fine taking a little bit of damage right here. So we can get Load out there. Now, unfortunately, I don't really love Load for any of these. Can you imagine a ×2 on Impulse? Tough play. ×2 on Reflect is still quite good. I mean, we could force the ×2 on Impulse. I gotta think about this. I would really like to force the ×2. Oh, that's the end of the round. Okay. There's something to think about, forcing the ×2 on that. This is gonna be a wonky fight, I think. But let's get an evade nice and early. This shield is not going to be valuable. I'm gonna need some heals. Okay. I'm gonna need some heals. Okay. Getting smacked around a little bit right now. Good. I think you gotta go for some ration plays here. It was actually an evade. My evade is up to 7 for 14, which frick me if I have any clue what that means, but it felt good, I think. I have my timing just like so off on these guys. But I have plenty of health, so I'm gonna consider that to be pretty good right now. Hit me with the load. This is now a ×2, which is like obviously massive for me, because this is going to be a ton of speed when we get the opportunity. Just stay alive for a little bit. This is a very, very big play. Do not kill him in one hit, please. Good shield. Pop cards. Okay, pop cards. Get as much in as you can. Tried to get one more shield in, but a +8 speed is obviously very good. Discard all 100% damage per card. I mean, I love a headhunting. I do. We don't have any damage cards, so I probably should take 1 or 2. +2% evade. Parry. Deflation. Decrease the cost of all cards in your hand by X. I mean, this is an awesome card, right? Just makes everything cheaper. I do think this card is still good, but I think that I don't have a synergy to make it happen. Now, adding another trigger an effect if the temp shield produced by this card receives an attack. So it's basically try to parry with a lot of these cards. I'm now gaining more Kai speed as well, which I think is a really positive thing for me. So my Kai speed, yeah, is going like way up, which is awesome. I need to get cards in my hand though before we pull off the parry, right? Because now, theoretically, all of these cards would lose. Because I parry, they should go down on stuff. I think that's how that works. Maybe I am vastly mistaken. You attack pretty quick, my guy. You're going kind of sicko mode. You're not a bomber. Seething ended up, and honestly, not being a fantastic card for me. And that's okay. I mean, if I could get rid of some cards, I would. Probably. Okay, we just kind of went for... I went into the trance where you just start clicking. And it worked. Okay. Now, the enemy level is going way up. I have a feeling that I'm supposed to probably plot a little bit better path through the dungeon. But, I'm just gonna keep doing me. I think it's important to kind of learn how to play anyway. Good shield, to be honest. Now, unfortunately, these getting decreased. I had an item that it cost 0, man. So it decreasing was not exactly the most important thing in the world. This all is going just fine, though. Get ready for a load. I can't do a load if you don't got a shield for me, though, or a card for me. Okay, now Reflect is a 2-banger. Get ready. Great shield. Evade is completely fine. I'm good with it. Thank you. And then might as well pop it. Do a little this action. Great kill. Huge block, honestly. Oh, dude, and then you got a rash and you're at full health already. I mean, it just makes it too easy. Just makes it way too damn easy. Now, I will say that these were not the best cards that we could have gotten. I think I got off the impulse at the end. Oh, no, I didn't because we didn't have any speed. And also, there were no other cards. So that probably makes sense. They're going like crazy up here. Just don't worry about it. So what is a Shura? Hello, friend. Who are you? This looks like an important place of worship. Are you the one whom it is dedicated? Stand back, human. No one shall spoil this shrine as I stand. Just want to pay my respects to the local spirit. Back off or I shall crush you. Alright, it's a boss fight. Okay, so he attacks, like, almost immediately on the play here. We can make that happen. I think he's doing some stuff to me, though. Okay. He's definitely got some spicy moves. What are you doing? Just trying to keep cards flowing. Now, these are all my expensive ones. Oh my god, man, what are we doing? What are we doing? Expensive ass cards. I suppose I could cycle them, but I kind of want to pull off some of this kind of stuff. So that should decrease the cost of all of my cards now. You can hit a crit, I think. I would be happy for you to do that. Huge plays, honestly. Just keep things moving along. Get a little bit of health. I mean, I think we're doing actually fantastic here. Give me a card there. Good block. These gotta go. Give me a little shield action. Very good. Give me another crit here in a second. Pop the ration. Crit comes in right now. He's so dead, to be honest with you. Just hit the crit. Massive plays. I mean, I think we bodied that. I think we absolutely obliterated him. It was just clean, to be honest. Very clean. Turned into a frog. I don't really know what to do with that. Hello there, Protector. I hope my Shura did not give you too much trouble. He started to be a bit proactive in his protection, likely caused by the Great Water Spirit's recent actions. I'm just a small shrine spirit. Great spirits don't get involved in our affairs. We don't get involved in theirs. I can give you advice, though. He recently started using this shrine as a relay for his power. Since you temporarily snatched it away from its control, the local spirits should calm down. We'll probably take hold of this place again sooner or later, but that should at least bring you some respite. Okay. Sure? Ah, interesting. Okay. So that brings down the power level of the enemies. Now, unfortunately, my pathing out of here is not the easiest. I got to basically just run down the right side. I'm just gonna stay nice and chill, to be honest. You keep on giving me nice cards. Kai, key speed. Sorry, I've said Kai about 100 times during this episode. I'm aware. Okay, beautiful. Very good. That one I missed. and that's my fault. That one I got. Okay, that one I got. Gonna need some cards. You got my expensive boys in here right now. Unfortunately, we at times have to just accept. Wow, you hit for a frick ton. At times, you just have to accept the large amounts of damage in here. Like, there's only so much that we can do. On the bright side, this ration goes kind of crazy if I actually played it correctly. You absorb half the heals. Okay, don't heal. Just don't heal. That seems like a good play then. Okay, give me the key. Humans are a scourge. I mean, I don't really disagree, brother, in all seriousness. This is a crazy logistics if we can pull it off. Let's try, right? Might as well. Good shield. Gonna need a headhunting right here. Pop me. Beautiful. Do I need heals? Not necessarily. Okay, not necessarily. This is a fricked round though. Like having this many of these guys can really. I might as well pop my crit, right? I'm just kind of playing cards because I know the reality is that those guys will mess me up if I'm not careful. So just playing cards and getting them out there is the best thing I can do. That's still a huge stat round. I mean, 12 armor, 13 shield, 15 crit. What are you supposed to do? How do you combat it? It's too damn good. I'm gonna start moving right. I think that's the only thing that I can do if we hope to survive. Now, seething we can keep just kind of in our hand and we can take some damage as we go. I do think that having headhunting is still a really valuable play. I just botched the timing big time on that. Ration can go, we don't need it. Logistics is obviously an important play. Okay, good shield. I'd like to get rid of those. We'll use load here. I don't love what it goes on. It goes on seething. It's a 10% speed, to be fair. So, I mean, it's a great card. I might as well, right? Oh, I popped the wrong one, man. That's okay. I'm trying to get something of value in here. That was not exactly the best, but that's okay. That's okay. Just keep it going. I mean, this is definitely the furthest that we've gotten, so I'm feeling better than before about this. I'm kind of going crazy with the weakness, though. But my heals are completely fine right now. So there's really no reason to go too crazy on the heals. Okay. And weakness, I gotta remember what weakness actually does for me. But I love the idea of a plus 5% speed right here. Then I love the idea of a nice parry right here. This guy has extra armor, so we don't have to get too crazy here. More speed. Just continuing. I mean, this guy's getting fast. You can tell that I'm starting to really attack fast. I don't have any damage, but I attack fast. So I mean, we got that going for us. We got more enemies coming, so don't let the guard down too much here. Bog 2 would be a very nice thing to have here. Another impulse play is completely fine. So pop it. Bloodletting. You could probably pull off a load here if you wanted to. You do a load onto a non-compliance pop. Get a heal out of it. I mean, I'm just playing cards right now. Whether or not that's intelligent or not, time will tell. Look at the stats though. 18 speed. I'm a fast boy, okay? I'm a very fast boy. Just let the lad be kind of fast, okay? Let the lad be kind of fast. Go ahead, hit me. See how much I care. Hit me. See how much I care. Give me this. Headhunt me. Ration me. These rations they're very tiny and not necessarily needed for my life and success in this game. Good evade. Or parry, I suppose. I honestly love the idea of load here, but let's load pop into a instinct pop right there. Pop this. I mean, we can load logistics for an insane amount of armor. Yeah, that seems very good. I think the weaken is like not that bad. Maybe I'm crazy, but it just seems so not important. Maybe I'm crazy though. What are you? You're a merchant. That seems good. I mean, I got 55% up here. Hello, let me help you by filling my pockets with charms. Oh, your shield further reduces damage but is shorter. Your shield doesn't protect but it attacks? What the frick? That seems kind of crazy with what I'm doing, man. Hold on. Maybe this is a terrible play. But maybe this is actually goated. I might have just ruined my run, or we made it absolutely nuts. And time will tell on this one. But I think my hope is that my damage is now going to be kind of crazy, because my shield kills everybody when they hit me. And that's kind of all I'm trying to do is manage my shield in this game. I mean, it's just when they hit me, it explodes onto them, and then I'm just good. Give me both of those gone. Pop this. Load is a good card to have here, but we gotta be a little bit careful. Good shield. He just dies, dude. They just die as soon as they hit me. I mean, it's lovely. Don't get it twisted. It was a good evade. My evade is high as well. Get loaded, please. Okay. Get rid of both of those. You do gotta be a little careful. This shield, man, 149 damage back at you. It's insane. I mean, it's actually freaking crazy. It's so good. The shield is nuts. It's absolutely nutty. Okay, let's try to sneak one more card out of this. Just because even more cards is going to raise get shielded. I mean, just get shielded, man. 70A shield, what are you supposed to do? I'm bodying you every time you breathe. Okay. Get shielded. You're dead. Okay. Crit. Shield. Heal. Beautiful. Ration. Get heals in when you can. The enemy level is starting to increase. There's no doubt about it. But give me a chance at a couple heals. Okay. Shielded. You take massive damage. Trade deal. I get shield. You take massive damage. Okay. Headhunting. Very good. Little bit afraid about my current plays here. Taking a lot of damage. This is a nice, just like chill waiting right here. I'd like to pop this shield. I'd like to pop this bloodletting first. Bloodseeker, whatever. I'm stuck in Slay the Spider-Man. We're gonna load something here. Okay, very good. It loaded non-compliance, which is completely fine. You come in, evade me, I'm popping, and now we're going sicko mode, okay? You load me. Okay, and now I'm shielding. I'm getting rid of everything, popping this, getting rid of this, rationing, getting rid of stuff, critting, trying to play as many cards as I can in less than 10 seconds. Okay. Cure and discard, this gets rid of... Well, I guess it doesn't get rid of weaken. I don't know. I don't really think I love most of these. I'm gonna take that one because I think it's important. Daikatana goes nuts. Especially with this build, I think. And I love parries. And deflation is sick too. So now that gives us 19 cards, which makes my key speed even higher. Which means that I should be able to, I should be able to just get some stuff going, right? I mean, look at the rate in which I'm getting stuff going. This is why there's such an incentive to explore and get cards, because getting cards alone makes you stronger in this game. Which is such a cool concept, to be honest. Okay, this volley is important, but I'm gonna pop this first because I'm terrified a little bit. Okay. Taking some damage here, but it's not too bad. I would really like, if possible, to heal a little bit. And maybe this town is where I can do that as we move into what appears to be the final couple fights of the game, is my understanding. I am taking damage, okay? I'm definitely taking damage. Daikatana, I think, is huge here. I'm just popping cards. All these purges are good. Okay, I'm trying to just get cards. I'm trying to parry and get cards played at the same time, which is difficult. Okay, what's in the town? What, I don't know what's here. You, the protector, has awoken at last. My prayers have kept the corrupted spirits away from this village thus far. I'm afraid this will not have lasted long. Rest here as long as you need. Okay, I'd like to talk. I'd like to look at my deck. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do, man? There's just nothing here? Really? Okay, I'll leave. Just a place for me to take a quick snoozer, I guess. Alright. That's fine. I'll just move towards my finish line at this point. Oh, it gave me full health. That's definitely what it did. Because I was not at full health before this fight, so... Great shield, man. I mean, just an absolutely insane shield. Get rid of both of these. Volley is huge here. But I have to pop it on the... I mean, you might as well pop this, right? And pop this. Non-compliance and volley right here is an insane play. I can't believe that you didn't evade. You attack immediately, though. Why am I missing all these? That's so bad. That's so bad. Okay. Beautiful. Good shield. Should have decreased the price of all of these. Just play cards. Oh, we actually got a ton of time. Okay. Don't boost ration. Boost seething. Oh god. Why'd I boost seething? Seething's not the card to boost, Tyler. Bloodletting goes kind of hard always. But especially here. Okay. Unfortunately, there wasn't a good reason to have... The transfusion card is just no longer very good, is part of the problem. God, the enemy level is way too high, man. Puts us in a really tough spot moving forward. Okay. Seething is fine here if we can make it happen. Headhunting is really important to give us that extra card. The deflation here will be very good. I'm starting to just understand my deck. Know what cards I have at every given opportunity, which I know you're like, Tyler, that's the point of the game. Yeah, but it's like freaking hard, dude. It's really difficult. So you gotta cut me a little bit of slack here. Cause it ain't easy. Technically, I mean, honestly, I would love to just pop this. And then you can crit, I don't mind that. I'm gonna pop some of these heals. Get back up to full. These heals are irrelevant to me. And then I would love to headhunt. Good shield. Daikatana is not useful. This is now just get as many cards played as you can, to be honest. It's just get cards in. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I couldn't play anything. I didn't have enough juice. So I think I have to fight here, which I believe is probably the final boss, right? I also don't know if there's multiple floors. I'm assuming not. What a surprise. Isn't that the renowned wanderer, protector of humanity? Oh, great water spirit, I come to you in search of information. I'm not accustomed to such deference from thee. We suspect that your prolonged inactivity may have affected your mind and memory. This goes beyond my expectations, though. Tell me before I send you back to your little temple, what information do you seek? Trying to figure out the cause of your anger and the animosity of the spirits. Why the sudden hostility for humans? Oh, this you'll figure out by yourself. May take another 100 or 200 years, but you'll see, and thou shalt understand then. But for now, let's take care of you. You seem to be weary from your journey. Okay. Sure. Not like really all that concerned, but that's fine. Just gonna keep bloodletting here and there a little. You've put up a little blocker, which is cute. Not overly concerned about that. I evaded that instead of blocking it, but that's fine. Shielded that, and you take damage from the shield, brother. Okay, your timing I got down now. It's like wait a millisecond after and then hit. Why in the world did I just take 1 million? Okay, you bodied me. What the frick? I didn't expect you to go through my shield and just destroy me. But sure, okay. Parry 10 consecutive attacks with the temporary shield. I mean, I thought I did pretty good with it. I thought I did pretty good with pretty much everything, man. I mean, I thought I did really well, and I just got absolutely obliterated. Okay. I mean, this is where the meta currency comes in, right? So you gotta see the next card you'll pick. That's an interesting one. Picking cards is free. I mean, a lot of these are too expensive. Your super bar slowly depletes at the end of fights, giving you some time to play your remaining cards. Interesting. I don't know why I never even thought of that as a thing. Have I just missed that? There's definitely a chance that I've just missed that. Unused cards are automatically sold at the end of fights, increasing the amount of healing. Ah, so this into this. I mean, that's obviously, like, pretty good. So now I just get, like, passive healing at the end of my fights. Huh. Interesting. This is the kind of game where I feel like it really doesn't need this meta progression tree, but that's okay. Still a very interesting game, nonetheless. We'll see if I play more. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video. Let me know if you want to see more. And we'll play some more in that case. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, liking the video much appreciated. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.